Hello everyone. I just came back from Germany and I'm ready to tell you about my experience at the largest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest. I will be telling you all about the surprising things, the good and bad, from my time at the festival. What is actually Oktoberfest? Well, originally it started as a celebration of our royal wedding, and nowadays it got transformed into a 18 days festival, attracting millions of visitors from all over the world. While chatting with the locals, I found out actually that most of the participants are internationals. The locals don't actually go to the festival, they prefer to celebrate Oktoberfest in a different way. Since it has been marketed everywhere and it has become a tourist attraction, Oktoberfest was full of internationals. Actually, English was the first spoken language there, and even the workers or organizers, they were not even German. But at the end, the beer was local, and that was what mattered the most for me. I found out that over 7 million of liters of beer are being consumed at the festival every year. I contributed to this number, but only with 2 beers. Keep in mind, one beer is always 1 liter, and has a higher alcohol content than any regular store-bought beer. I have no complaints, the beer was extraordinary. To be honest, I'm not even a big beer fan, but I truly enjoyed sitting at the table with everyone and soaking up the atmosphere. The festival takes place in Theresienwiese, sorry if I misspell it. It's a huge open space in the heart of Munich. It's pretty easy to get there by public transportation, and entry is always free. However, don't expect that this festival is a cheap festival. A regular beer costs around 15 euros, and the server always expects tips, but not small tips, otherwise they will be looking a bit odd to you. There are 14 large stands and 20 small ones, each offering a unique atmosphere. Some are loud and full of energy, and others are traditional and intimate. But if you want to reserve a spot there, you required also to order food. To give you an idea, half of a chicken rotisserie costs around 30 euros. Even with the slightly higher prices, the place was packed, and you probably end up sitting next to strangers, being placed next to random people, shoulder to shoulder, back to back. For me, especially at the festival, it was no problem. I actually enjoyed it and I had fun. But if you're someone who values personal space, I don't recommend it at all. Besides of the rotisserie chicken, the festival has lots of food, a lot of sausages. I didn't have a meal without trying one. And to make the experience complete, a cold beer pairs perfectly with a warm pretzel, obviously freshly made pretzel, brushed with a bit of butter inside of it. Live music was everywhere, in every tent, and not only. No matter the taste, there was a wide range of music, from traditional folk to modern bands, keeping the energy high throughout the festival. The parades are a key highlight of the festival. I do recommend them. I really had fun and enjoyed watching them. They feature horse-drawn beer carts, people dressed in traditional costumes, brass bands, and obviously live music. The parade starts at the first day of the festival. That's how it begins. It goes from the heart of Munich until the Theresienwiese, the entrance of the festival. It's a unique spectacle. I really enjoyed watching it. If you're planning to attend, here are a few tips to make the most of your experience. You definitely need to arrive early, the tents fill up very quickly, moreover in the weekends. You can try dressing traditionally. There aren't many occasions, but here I really enjoyed wearing the traditional outfit. I embraced the Bavarian spirit a little bit. A small tip, try to not buy the clothes from inside the festival all around, because obviously they are overpriced for the tourists. Try to explore beyond the tents. Obviously they are enormous and the thematics are very crazy, but there are also rides, shops and mini games you can try and explore. It's not actually Disneyland, but I really enjoy going in a haunted house, trying roller coasters or other funny games I did with my friends. I just suggest being mindful on how many beers you had before trying any of these. You'll need to book accommodation early, as any other festival. All accommodation prices are getting way up high, so look for a hotel or a hostel as soon as possible. The public transportation is very well organized, even though in the nights when the festival was over, it was obviously very crowded and I could not enter in the stops. Therefore, I've been required to walk at home every night. I would suggest maybe leaving a bit earlier or later than the closing time. My flight to the city was slightly special since it was a bad weather at the landing. We had to be redirected to Stuttgart, the closest city with an airport to the Munich. From where I had to take a taxi back to Munich, which costed me slightly above 300 euros. But normally there is no such problem. You should land correctly and safely in Munich, where from you can take a transportation to the heart of the city. And as well, it's a new city for you. I really encourage visiting it. It would be a shame to not explore it. I really felt the Bavarian spirit in any small street I was walking by. It's actually very normal to find huge beer gardens with bands playing live music, where the food and drinks are very delicious and the prices are way more affordable. I'll definitely return as well next year because it was very fun and unique experience for me. I do recommend it and hopefully you will be joining as well next year. If you did enjoy this video, I will prepare for you something else here which has a similar vibe to it. I really hope you will enjoy it. If you have any other questions, just leave them in my comments. I will be happy to respond to all of them. Thank you. Bye.